Hello, students. Welcome to today's class. Today, we'll read the story of the pen and the sun. Have you ever lost something you really treasure? Something that is very dear to you? How did you feel when you lost it? How did you react? This is a story of Tarini, a young girl who loses her lucky pen. Read to find out how she realizes that even though her pen has gone, still the truth of her parents' love in it is always there. So let's bring a copy and a pen and let's start reading and enjoying this beautiful chapter. Are you ready? Okay, so here we begin. Tarini was very upset. She had lost her gold and red pen. Just imagine the pen, children. Which color it is? It is of gold and red color. She was sure she had placed it in her bag after class. She had come home from school, dumped her bag on her study table as usual, gulped down a glass of milk, and then ran off to play with her friends. So let us see a few words here. First of all, upset. What does being upset mean? Upset means unhappy or worried. When you are unhappy about something, you say, Mama, why are you looking upset? When you think that your mother is looking sad, so you may ask her. So Tarini was very upset. She had lost her gold and red pen. Now, the next word that we will see here is dumped. What do you mean by the term dumped? She dumped her bag. That means when you keep down something with a little force. Dump means keeping down something with a little force. Okay? So, and one very good thing to study here, she came back, did not open her bag and keep it anywhere. She kept it exactly where it is supposed to be kept. She kept it on her study table. Now the next term is gulped. Gulped. What does the term gulped means? It means to drink. When you swallow something down your throat. She took a large gulp of water. Gulp, a बड़ा घूंट जिसे हम कहते हैं. That is gulp. Okay? So now Tarini has come back. She has thrown away a bag exactly where she keeps it every day. She has had water, milk, and now she's off to play with her friends. She had come back home at 4:30, a little earlier than usual. Earlier than usual means before her regular time. Because she wanted to revise her lessons for the science exam the next day. So, she had gone to her room, opened her bag, removed her science textbook, and looked for her pen. It just wasn't there. Everything else was there: the pencil box, a scale, other notebooks and textbooks, even 3 toffees which she had forgotten about. Only her pen was missing. So now she is back from play. She came very early today because she wants to study for her science exam tomorrow. She opens her bag, starts looking for a pen. She starts taking out her science book and all other books. But her pen is missing. Every other thing that she had kept was still in it. And so she's getting upset. Sometimes you know you have kept a certain thing there, but you're unable to find it. And that is exactly what was happening to Tarini. Okay? So, you know what is all the terms in this? You're very clear? Okay, so let us proceed. The worst part was, it was her lucky pen, gifted to her by Ma and Papa last year on her 10th birthday. It had been such a lovely birthday too. So now, not only is she has lost something, but she has also lost something which is very dear to her, something that has been given by her parents. Now she had gone and lost her pen. Naturally, she did what any girl would do. She flew into her mother's arms and cried, I'm sure I'll do badly in my exams tomorrow. She sobbed. So now she's really very upset that she has lost a pen. She runs to her mother, she hugs her mother, and she starts to cry and say that I'm going to do bad because that pen was lucky pen, because that pen had all love that Mama Papa had given to her. So she is sobbing. Sobbing means crying loudly, crying in a noisy way. That means she's sobbing. Without my lucky pen, I won't be able to do well. So she had placed all her confidence in that pen. She thought without that pen, she won't be able to do well. Now, Tarini, murmured Ma. Murmured means to speak softly. धीरे बोलना. Now, Tarini, murmured Mama. Stroking her hair. Stroking means patting, running her hands softly, gently moving your hands. You stroke when you stroke someone out of love. Okay, so Mama stroke her hair. You shouldn't feel that way. We all know how much that pen meant to you. But these things happen. You will just have to use one of your other pens tomorrow. When Papa comes home next week, we'll get you a nice new pen just like the one you have lost. But Tarini was too much upset. She jumped to her feet and raced to her room, where she flung herself, her face down on her bed. She flung herself face down on her bed. मतलब ऐसे you put your face on your bed. You are very upset. When you dug your face inside your pillow, she's very upset, and she goes and she just starts being upset and sobbing in her room. Ma sighed, looked at Grandpa, who was sitting in his armchair doing a crossword puzzle. Now, what's a crossword puzzle? The puzzles you see in the newspaper, sometimes in your textbooks also, where there are words you have to guess. It is given in horizontal and vertical order, and you have to guess what that word is by the description. Okay, so now he is those. Just imagine the entire scene. The scene comes where she has gone to her room. She's upset, and there is a grandfather. Grandfather is sitting and he's solving crossword puzzle, and all of this he's observing. Okay, so all this while, Grandpa was sitting quietly while Ma had tried to comfort Tarini. Comfort means to make someone feel better, to make someone feel comfortable, to make someone feel better and happy again. Let her be for a while, Ma said softly. She'll get over it. I'll make something nice for her to eat. And she went into the kitchen. Now Mother has understood that Tarini is very upset, and right now, even if we try to speak to her, she may not like it because she is really upset. So what her mother says that let the child be. Instead, I'll make something delicious for her. This happens to all of us, right? When we are very upset, our mom thinks of making something very nice, a chocolate, a cake, a kheer, whatever we love, to try to really cheer us up. So exactly that is what Tarini's mom is doing here. For a while, there was silence. Then Grandpa put aside his crossword, rose, and shuffled slowly across to the kitchen. What does shuffled means? Walked slowly without lifting one's feet off the floor. Okay, you just walked slowly towards that place. I think I'll go up to the terrace for some fresh air, he remarked. Ask Tarini to come along with me. So now Grandpa has seen the entire thing that has happened, and he's saying, I'm going to the terrace, tell Tarini to come along. Ma nodded. What do you mean by nodded? Nodded means move head up and down. When you say yes or no, you're nodding your head. Moving your head up and down is a nodding gesture. Okay? So, I think I'll go up to the terrace for some fresh air. Asked Tarini to come along. Ma nodded and smiled gratefully. Gratefully means thankful. We are grateful to someone for their kind gesture. So she was also grateful. Thank God you are at least trying to cheer up my daughter who is so upset. Ma nodded and smiled gratefully at Grandpa. She knew how close Tarini and Grandpa were. Almost all of us are very close to our grandparents, Nana, Nani, Dada, Dadi. We are really close to them, and we try to, hear stories from them, learn from them. So same as little Tarini. Now she has lost her pen. She's very upset. She thinks that pen is a lucky charm, and she has lost it. And she has exam tomorrow. She's sobbing in her room. But now her grandfather is going to the terrace trying to cheer her up. Okay, 10 minutes later, Grandpa and Tarini were standing on the terrace. The sun was just setting, and the air was wonderfully fresh and cool. It had rained heavily that morning, and a huge sheet of water covered the vacant plot of land below. What does the term vacant means? Empty. Vacant means empty. Okay, so now a scenic beauty is being described. The environment is being described, that it had rained that day and it felt as if the entire thing is covered with water. All the land that was barren, that was vacant, were filled with water, and the sun is looking beautiful. The orange-yellow sun turned redder as it sank towards the horizon. What is the horizon? The last line you see, the last visible image of the sun that you see, beyond which you cannot, the end of the sea, that is the horizon. So the orange-yellow sun turned redder as it sank towards the horizon. The sheet of rainwater below was like a mirror reflecting the golden-edged cloud and glowing sun. Just imagine the scene. Everything is turning red because of the sunlight. The edge of the cloud looks golden and everything is glowing. After a long while, Grandpa spoke. "It's like a beautiful painting, huh?" he said, his eyes on the sheet of water. "How lucky we are that it rained today." And then he fell silent. Tarini looked quickly at Grandpa. He had said lucky in a special kind of way. She knew that always meant Grandpa was trying to tell her something important. So, there are certain ways. When you look at your mom's eyes, you know that she is saying something, she's angry, or when she uses a particular word, you know that it has a meaning more than what apparently it is. So maybe that was a code word between Tarini and her grandfather, and when he used lucky, he used it in such a way as if he knew ki kuch batane wale. There's some point hidden in this. Okay? But Grandpa didn't say anything. The sun sank lower, the color of the sky deepened, and Tarini exclaimed, "Oh, look! The sun is like a balloon now, a shiny red balloon, floating in the water, and clouds like an island." Okay, so what is floating means? Floating means tairna. When you are on the surface of the water, you're just moving, you are floating. And clouds like an island. So island means surrounded by water. It's looking as if the cloud itself is surrounded by water. It's looking beautiful. Grandpa nodded gravely. Gravely means very seriously, something grave, very important. Grandpa nodded gravely. "I wonder," he said softly, "would the sunset's beauty be any less if there was no rainwater down there to reflect it?" His eyes were still on the water, his face calm. So the grandpa is now saying, "Acha, what do you think? If there is no water down to reflect it, will the sun and the sky and everything look as beautiful as it is? Or no, is its beauty dependent on the water? Or is the sun looking beautiful only because it rained that day? And the sun actually is not that beautiful." Tarini gazed at Grandpa. Gazed means look for a longer time. More, it's like staring at someone. So Tarini gazed at Grandpa, frowning. What does frowning mean? When you're angry or when you think you're not liking the situation, making the face show that you are worried. When you try to bring together your eyebrows, you're showing that, no, I'm not liking it. So Tarini gazed at Grandpa, frowning slightly. Slightly means a little bit, not too much, a little. And abrupt. Abrupt means suddenly. He kept the phone abruptly. Matlab achanak se, suddenly. So Tarini gazed at Grandpa, frowning slightly and abruptly. She giggled. What does giggle mean? Giggle means a laugh in a silly way, like choti si hasi. Okay? The idea was to so funny. Of course not, she exclaimed. Because the sun is always there. It rises and it sets every day while the rainwater, and her voice trailed away. Trailed means when you gradually become quieter. Trailing is like it's going less and less every moment. She was slightly confused. She was not understanding. What is Grandpa saying? The sun is not beautiful because it rained. The sun is beautiful every day. It will always look beautiful. The rain is there or not. Yes, the rain may add to its beauty, but the beauty of the sun will always be there. Grandpa nodded slowly. And now he turned and looked at her. "Yes, Tarini," he murmured. Murmured against me again means to speak softly. Murmuring. Stop murmuring. Many times your teacher must have scolded you in class. Stop murmuring. So like when you speak softly, softly, trying not to be heard, yet making a sound. The sun is always there. The truth of the sun, its beauty and glory, is not affected by whether it reflects off that sheet of rainwater or not. Tomorrow that rainwater may have dried up, but the sun will still shine. The sunset will still be beautiful, won't it? So the grandpa is now explaining that even without the rain, the sun will still be beautiful. The sun will still come up in the morning, shine, and still go down as beautifully as it goes every evening. Yes, Tarini whispered. Whispered means again speaking quietly. So, so too with your lucky pen, Grandpa murmured. We just learned the meaning of the term murmured, to speak softly. So, so too with your lucky pen, Grandpa murmured. Just as we see in the muddy pool of rainwater the truth of the sun, so too in your pen you saw the truth of my and Papa's love for you. It was your lucky pen, your favorite pen, because it reminded you of that love. Now the pen has gone, but the truth of that love has not changed. Just as when the rainwater goes away, the truth of the sun does not change. Grandpa smiled at Tarini. She stared at him wide-eyed and suddenly flung her arms around him to hug him. Flung means to throw open. When you opened, you flung the door, you flung your arms, anything to throw open. They stood like that for a while, holding each other, and then came Ma's voice from downstairs. Anyone wants hot idli? Come down, fast! Idli! Shrieked Tarini, and was gone in a flash. Flash means very quickly, like light. You see a flash, you see flashlight or torchlight, something that comes in like 1 second. Okay? By the time Grandpa came down, Tarini was in her room, absorbed in her studies. Absorbed means completely soaked. Okay? The cotton absorbed the water. पूरे पानी को सोख लिया. So she was absorbed in her studies. Grandpa slowly went across to his armchair and was soon immersed in his crossword. Immersed again means to drown, to completely be into it. He was very much into his crossword again. After a while, Ma came up to him. Tarini is back to her usual self. What did you tell her? She whispered. Grandpa looked up at her and grinned mischievously. Grinned means smiled a big smile. Mischievously means in a naughty way, in not a bad way, but a little bit, teasing someone mischievously. There's some mischief going inside the mind. Exactly what I had to tell you once when you were 11, he replied. So how did the story end? The story ended that this is not just about Tarini. It is about every single child. Even today, Tarini's mother is a mother, a matured person, a big lady. But once when she was also a child, even she had the same thing. All of us, we think a certain thing is so lucky for us, be it a pen, be it a cloth. Sometimes we do attachment to a particular cloth, and when that cloth tears away, it gets torn, we think that all our luck has gone with it. So we get very attached to things. But we need to understand that they are only things and they are temporary. The actual thing remains within us. So if you think that a particular gift that Mama Papa gave you, a wristwatch, then wristwatch is lucky for you. It always gets you good time because it has Mama Papa's love in it. And once if that wristwatch is lost or it breaks, it is okay. Because Mama Papa's love was just shown through the wristwatch. There is still love in their heart and they still love you. And similarly, if you think that it was my lucky charm and you lose it, no, the luck was inside of you. It is your hard work that is bringing about the good luck. It is just a method or just a means of showing thing. So the lesson of the story here is that be attached to things, but when we lose something, we need to understand we have to trust our own talents and we have to believe that luck and everything is there. But ultimately, it is the beauty of our inside and beauty within us that is staying. Okay, so now we'll send you the question answers of this, and you are requested to kindly solve it in your copies neatly and very clearly. And if you have any doubts, then we can get back to all your doubts. Okay, thank you for listening.